welcome. This is the Hero playing Mass Effect Andromeda. We are on the Nexus after we just became the Pathfinder. Yes, I assume we're on the Nexus. Our dad sacrificed himself because of some feedback from what he did on the planet. We got blown away and my helmet broke again. And it's like, I'm like, well, why don't we just, this is the atrium. So it's like, why didn't you just fix it with your Omni tool, right? Okay, so we have bridges there, which is behind us. Nexus reunion. Travel to the Nexus via tram. Okay, so we're not on the Nexus. Well, should we do a journal? Codexes. The journey so far. Crisis on Habitat 7. During your trial by fire on Habitat 7, you tried to initiate peaceful first contact with the aliens you met despite their hostility, explored an alien laboratory, found a cave full of plant life that survived from the planet's Golden World era, discovered alien shuttlecraft of unknown origin, rescued Greer from his captors, expressed doubts about accepting the role of Pathfinder. Okay. Well, of course I did. Writer. The ties that bind. You still mourn the loss of your father, Alec, a man you loved and respected. You hope you would have made him proud as Pathfinder. So, known associates. We already knew about. Oh, this just updated that. Soon after our arrival on Andromeda in 2819, Alec Ryder died during operations on Habitat 7. So they just updated that. Arc species. They don't look like the Sarians in the trilogy. Do we need to know all this? Because if you know if you know Mass Effect at all, then you know all this stuff. So I don't know. I don't think we really need to go through it. Humans. I mean, what can we say about humans, right? Humans N7. The most respected. Yeah, we know that. We got another one, unknown technology. On arrival in the Helios cluster, ground teams have sighted strange structures and technology in multiple locations. This technology appears to be inactive or performing functions that are not fully understood. Whatever its purpose, even cursory scans show the technology is highly advanced and constructed of unknown materials. Alec Ryder and I developed a means to interface with this technology, which he believed was causing the violent weather conditions on Habitat 7. Though he did not survive to develop his theory, the structure we activated appears to be, well, actually, you deactivated it, appears to be a form of atmosphere processor. After our interface, Habitat 7's ecology showed a degree of improvement. The energy cloud happening the Hyperion was diminished. This is so pretty. Many unique plants, creatures, and other life forms inhabit the Helios cluster's worlds. Plants, planets, and locations. Habitat 7. The planet known as Habitat 7 was one of the Golden Worlds selected by the Andromeda Initiative for early settlement. Signs pointed to a lush and biologically diverse tropical region that could easily support an outpost. With no communication from the Nexus to or sister arcs upon arrival in the Helios cluster, the Hyperion approached Habitat 7 to begin survey and settlement operations as soon as possible, but even visual assessments showed that the planet was no longer viable. Habitat 7 is now a storm-racked world with an unbreathable, yeah, that's right, argon nitrogen atmosphere, intense magnetic activity, and unknown metallic elements interacts with the storms, causing interesting but highly destructive electrical phenomena. The investigating Pathfinder team encountered hostile alien life and strange technology on the surface. Reactivating this technology caused a noticeable change in the conditions on Habitat 7. However, the planet is still unsuitable for settlement, and the resulting activation ultimately claimed the life of Alec Ryder, the human Pathfinder. I still think this was all... maybe they were doing some form of... what am I trying to think? You know, when we go to a... making the planet habitable for themselves, right? Unknown phenomena. On arriving in the Helios cluster, Ark Hyperion encountered a massive and extremely dangerous interstellar phenomena that severely damaged the Ark. Extending beyond the solar system, the phenomena did not appear on any of our long-range surveys of Andromeda and now lies directly in Ark Hyperion's course. It is too early to have a clear understanding of this phenomena, which appears to be an energetic cloud of dense debris with bizarre properties. Initial sensor readings are inconclusive since the phenomena itself causes severe interference. Asked to speculate, I suggested on preliminary evidence that it may be a dark energy phenomena, despite inconsistencies with our current understanding of dark energy or dark fluid theory. A more disquieting possibility is that this energy cloud exhibits properties as so unknown to current physics that our sensors are unable to report accurately. Investigations are continuing. The Andromeda Galaxy. Okay, we already know that. Technology. Oh wow, there's more on here. Exploration tools. So we got the scanner, we have build repurposing, we have jump jets, we have technology consumable resources. We have Omni tools. Selling. Technology to build new home from the ground up. Tech and bionics. Element 0, we know about that. We know about the FTL. We know mass effect fields. We know bionics. Yep. So I think we got everything here, right? Yes. Well, okay. So the journal is... What is this? How come it keeps showing... Oh, well, let's just get out of this. Okay, let's do some investigating. I keep getting this thing that I'm not attached, that I'm not connected to the server. That's fine. I don't need to be connected to the server. It's the atrium.
I need engineering to secure all connections from the Ark to the Nexus.
What's the priority?
Start running power and data links first, then move to secondary comm traffic.
Got it. I'll follow up with their engineers later.
Okay. Anyone I can talk to? I think we're still on Hyperion. I think. Anyone want to talk? Can I go see my brother? Can I see my father? Where's his body at? I figured this is where it was going. Are we going to have any services for him? Are you coming with me, Ilium?
Just up to you.
Liam.
Not essential personnel.
I'm just seeing if there's anything I can interact with here. Why do we have stuff on the ground, guys? Yep, those are my team members going ahead of me there. I see that.
Okay, folks. This is what we've been waiting for. Let your teams know the docking procedures are now in effect. We've got 20,000 colonists still asleep, and we'll need somewhere to put them when the alarm clock goes off. As soon as we get clearance from the Nexus, we'll be following stasis revival protocols. We want to avoid any logjams, so it's vital your teams coordinate with each other and keep people moving. Any questions so far?
How do we handle deaths that occurred in transit?
Right. It's an unfortunate fact that not everyone will have survived the voyage. We've already got scattered reports of medical problems from that dark energy cloud we hit. If somebody didn't make it, check with the medical officer. We'll see about notifying their next of kin. I'm hoping it's a rare exception. Also, try to keep it quiet. Andromeda is all about new beginnings, not holding funerals.
Yeah, but that's not right though either. People need to know. Especially, well, you know, my impression is we didn't know everybody when we came on here. We didn't know Liam. We didn't know Kirkland, though he died at the very beginning. We didn't know anybody. We just met them just before we even went into stasis, right? Yes, I know. You guys are going ahead of me. You're there to show me where I'm supposed to go, right? Don't shut the door on me. Okay. All right. So what's gonna be in store for us?
It'll
on
be nice
Nexus?
to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew, just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
It means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
Yeah, I lost
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
because I just lost my dad, you know, right? Well, this is taking a long time.
Here we are.
Common area.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
Why are the lights off? New location discovered. Unknown.
Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
We could see what the VI has to say.
Hydroponics equipment.
Plants are still alive.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
Hello?
Oh, this is Abina.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Well, current year.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone? Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
Yep, she is. So, immigration.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
Yep. The Andromeda Galaxy.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda Galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
And what about the Nexus?
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
Yep.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Yeah. Definitely something wrong here. Okay, so we were here at the Hyperphonics. This is closed off. Yeah, you can see where they were doing construction, right? They do have plants here. So what happened? There should be somebody around. I mean... computer terminal analysis. There is a standard Nexus computer terminal. Okay. Can I not get through there? No, I cannot. So what is showing up there on the top? We have common area upper floor. We have the Tempest. We can't get to the upper floor though. We can't get to these areas.
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you? Did you say an arc?
Is there a problem? Well, I did.
Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
What?
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
What's going on?
I don't believe it.
Oh, okay, Turian.
I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Whoa. Why is that? Yeah.
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
Okay.
Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation.
We're here.
Well, that.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
Wow.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Well, it means more to us. Yeah.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
Well,
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder.
wow.
Are you up to the task?
I guess I have no choice. You don't have a choice. Yeah, you really don't have a choice. That won't instill much confidence in them, though, will it? This definitely won't. That's just saying, yeah, I'm ready, but I'm really not. Well, my dad entrusted me, so let's see, yeah.
My dad knew what it meant to be Pathfinder. He wouldn't pick me if he thought I wasn't.
Your father won't be around to fix things if you fail.
Oh, boy.
That's no way to treat a guest.
There's a Krogan.
I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
That a female Krogan?
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
She should be the one, technically, that's in
Welcome
command.
to the Nexus.
It's a mess. Oh, well, no, we're not going to go there.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something.
I think that's a gay guy.
An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
So they were dying, slowly dying off.
Where's that chat? The Hyperion is starting to send a tally of supplies.
Okay, you received an objective. Press.
Send it your way. You know what the priority needs are anyway. Thank you.
I received an objective. Select a mission. Press space to track that mission and make it show as... Okay. Nexus reunion. Speak with Director Tan. Inventory. Codex. Missions. Here it is. Additional tasks. Getting to know the Nexus. Speak with Tan, speak with Cash, speak with Candace. Okay. Oh, did you see that? It actually let me save the game. Okay, let's do that then. My map. Oh, I'm going to be wandering around here a lot, aren't I?
For Hyperion are on hold.
Boy, this is so bright. That's operations. You're walking really weird, girl. Kesh's office. New location discovered. Omnigel. 22 of 100. I can only do 100.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
So we have a database pad over here. Same shit, different day. For posterity, in case the initiative goes badly. Well, like, who's going to even read it? The Nexus is a four-ring circus. Don't like how Tan operates, and his disdain for the Krogan is obvious. I believe his intentions are ultimately good, but he's an opportunist who's likely to create dissent. I don't see the Nexus coming together if he's left unchecked. It's already polarizing, and Addison, she's taken the cue to circle the wagons. I think I can talk to Candace about this and at least try to get the two of us more coordinated, or maybe not. Seriously, hate this kind of drama. They're not doing well. Well, after over a year of just them, right? And infighting, it seems like. Everyone wanting control.
Yes, I know the Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's fine. I don't care. We know the problem is more widespread than we thought. We're working to fix it. That's all. My crew's working on it. We've moved the ops center to the top of our priority list. There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
So, what's your job?
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
So, your Krogan whereabouts?
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made.
Mutiny?
My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Number 8?
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was eighth in line to take over the Andromeda Initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
Well, why are you still here then?
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
I'm sure they do, because where did your clan even go? Did they... The Krogans can live on planets that most other people can't, so they're probably living on some planet that was suitable for them. So, Nexus problems, yes.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Jian Garson, was killed.
Oh no! I was wondering if we'd ever see her.
What happened to Jian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
So the genophage, yeah.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
So yeah, that's right. They left before the genophage was cured by Morden.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy.
They did.
The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
So if you still have stillborn, if you're unable to have children because they're still being stillborn, whatever, why did you even come out here? Because you can't repopulate yourself, right?
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show a mutation against the virus. A natural defense.
Oh, okay.
During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
Well, 4% is really nothing, but when you consider that it was like 1 out of every 1,000 or so before, yeah, it's a lot better. I think we're done.
Nothing more for now.
Good luck out there. I'll check it out myself as soon as I have a moment. Move on to the docks for now.
Okay, so that's her. Some Assyrians.
Engineering reports.
All with your Omni tools.
Now at 100%.
Oh, an information wall. Is it the same thing? Oop, I gotta hold it down more.
Hello, I'm Jian Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Not really,
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic. Viable planets capable of supporting life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. We have few viable planets currently within range. Resource levels are considered at risk.
Wow. Okay, just be very honest about it.
You are Employee Writer, Salary Code 19B, Active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait?
Wow. Sure.
For initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nakmor Kesh. For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyran Kandros. Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations. The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Even at a distance, studying the light from stars can reveal much about their planet's composition and atmosphere. 7 worlds, nicknamed habitats, have the life-supporting environments and resources we need to start our new lives in Andromeda.
Well, it didn't work, did it? Did not work.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Who's this over here? This is, what does it say? Operations. Can I get in here?
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Yeah. True.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So did we need to talk to him again?
Ryder, You may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
So what happened to them? Yes.
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Planet viability. Mm-hmm.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
So the missing arcs.
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that too. But the only one who's going to know it are us, right? People on Earth will never know, or on the actual home worlds will never know the initiative failed.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave. But before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well.
Oh.
Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster.
Yeah.
The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
Yeah, so we heard. So her death.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Yeah, and that's sad. But, you know, they died while they were in stasis, so it would have been instantaneous. They went to sleep and they just never woke up, right?
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
So where did they go? There's nowhere for them to live, right?
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
So where are the Krogan?
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more.
Wow.
Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
But where did everybody go, right?
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them. But the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
Yeah, it does take a certain bit of guts to do this.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Jean Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons, one for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness, finding the thing that eludes them, the thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix.
Oh my gosh.
As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Okay. So, is that all then? Tan's role.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
So you have gridlock.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Jean Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
Wow. And I thought I had it bad, right?
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry. So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
I can imagine it would be. Nothing gets resolved. Except a lot of hatred.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Okay, so I got experience for that. Did I just level up or something?
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Okay, so that's all that's down here.
Yeah.
Right?
Fine so far.
Yep. The hell? Who are you?
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
Is it paranoia? Yeah, is it paranoia?
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you report it?
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this.
Oh, really?
I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Okay, now we're getting these little questies. Okay.
Find out why. Be careful.
Alright, so... Alright, I'm trying to think of where I'm going. Where am I going? Look at all this! Arms merchant. Oh, we have a merchant. Kesh's office. Station sabotage. Colonial affairs. Getting to know the Nexus. Speak with... Are they upstairs? Or is this how I think this is how I came down, isn't it?
Console, you and I are going to be very good friends. We'll get you all fixed up and ready to go in no time. As soon as we hook you up to all that juicy power.
Juicy power, huh?
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Excellent. What? Girl Scout. Hyperion's inventory lists galactic scout cookies.
Oops.
This is Nexus
No, it
Control
isn't
to
what we
Hyperion.
wanted, but
It's
what
good to
choice
have
do
you
we
here.
have? How the hell should I know?
Excellent. Let's go over the
Spender,
docking
you have a
checklist, shall
job.
we?
If you want to keep it, do it. God damn it.
So we need to talk to Addison.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father.
What?
Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
All that matters is that he's gone. Yeah,
I don't want to get into it. Things went wrong. And now I'm the one you have to deal with.
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimatum. Damned if I will. We'd never have left home if we... Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
wow.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
I don't like you.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
So, Colonial Director position.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
Okay, well that makes sense. So he never was a true Pathfinder because he never found anything. And she's right. Just like she's not a colonial director because they don't have any colonies.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack. They disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Talk to Kandros if you haven't. He's unfortunately become the head of our military. And as soon as he realizes it, we're in the shit.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Okay.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Well, I will, bitchy witchy.
Something you want, Ryder? You'll have to see to your own ship. I'm not in a risk-taking mood.
Okay.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Of course, Ryder.
Yeah. I don't blame you for being a little, upset. But, boy, she just walks so weird. So I thought there was a merchant around here. Merchant up here, arms merchant, right there, right? So we just spoke to, who did we just speak to? Kesha's, Colonial Affairs. Okay, that was Colonial Affairs. So, okay, they're down here then, where I'm going right now.
Mello, you already checked the consoles down here, right? Huh. I think you forgot to hit confirm when you filled out the forms.
Oop.
They're not listed.
What did I...
I'll just check those boxes for you.
I'm trying to go to these things that are up
Technicians, please report
here.
to the Hyperion coupling annex.
I'm trying to follow the map on the top and it's not working well. Oh.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
The system has been tampered with for randomly discharge. Okay, here we go. Where are we going?
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Over here? Oh, I can't get in there. They must be, so it must be up on the top?
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Here we go. It goes there. And this is going...
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
What are you doing? So... is that it?
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Okay, maybe that was it. Right? Because now it's not showing up. Okay. So let's just go through here. Ask the arms merchant. Oh, okay. Vendor items. Omni Blade. My items. What do I have? But I don't know how to use any of this stuff, so I don't want to get rid of anything. Do I have salvage? Oh, I got a lot of stuff. Like, what's considered salvage? Right? Like this ultralight materials, is that considered salvage? Tech damage nodule? Well, I don't like the way it does this. You go all the way to the bottom and it takes you all the way back to the top. Soft chitin, common material, acquisitions, Omni gel canister, graphite. So what is sell all salvage? What is salvage? Turian calibration coil, Turian rivets. Is that would be like, oh, salvage, sell any merchant for credits. Ah, salvage. Okay, these are what are salvage. Okay, value low, salvage, value low. I see. Yes, let's sell all salvage. Wow. Did I get rid of a lot of stuff though? Okay, so it highlights what you're going to sell. And then you okay it. Total gain. Okay, so do you wish to confirm this trade? Yes. So I got rid of all my salvage, which should have gave me. So now I have 21.8. I thought I should have more than that. Oh, 2187. Okay. All Alright, so now I know where to trade at, but what are you people doing in here? Are you... Is this like... Okay, here we are. Arms merchant.
Weapons and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
So, what's up with these prices?
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash landed and all. And I have to trade with the crooks out there for the rest, so...
Okay. So we got the shop.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
What's all this over here? Operations, new area. Security footage. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Damage control. To Tyron Candace from... Oh, these are all the different... As you're aware, Candace, as you're aware, there was a mutiny aboard the Nexus during your absence. Events escalated quickly, but we believe it began with a fire in hydroponics and theft in the armory. Motivations for the uprising vary. Mob mentality was certainly a factor, but for the leaders, including your predecessor, former security director Salone Kelly, it was a conscious betrayal. There have been perpunctual attempts to catalog and address the damages caused by Salone's people during the uprising. Supplies stolen, equipment broken, things of that nature. But I was hoping the militia could step in and draw up an official report. It's imperative we know what we are working with if we are going to survive. Director Tan. Regarding damage control, to Jerome Tan, director of the... Okay, from... Director, I need my people focused on defending the station and not to take an inventory. If you really need militia oversight, I'll get Sergeant Nels to look at it. They said it was my understanding that exiles were more Calyx's people than Salone's. Isn't he the one who started the mutiny? Candros. Calyx Covenants may have started it, but Salone made her allegiance clear. I know she held you in high regard, but I hope you can be impartial when it comes to this task. Director Tan. Salone Kelly's not who I thought she was. There won't be a problem, okay? Good. Then you won't object to sending a small and discreet reconnaissance team to find out where Salone and the exiles might have gone. When we do get colonial efforts up and running, I don't want any surprises. That's true. Where did they go? Forwarding report from Recon Team 232. Trails cold. Found what looks like abandoned camps in the Pepler system, but none were living inhabitants, only graveyards. The conspirator that was among the dead, but not Salone Kelly. Oh, the conspirator Arida was among the dead, but not Salone Kelly. Candros. Okay.
Disembarkation procedures
interesting.
are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Can I get over here? Oh, we got a container. What do we have? Internal... Oh, initiative helmet.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
Toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
Okay, so it's an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. If you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.